And how many children besides Faith are you court ordered to support?
5.
Are the 5 others you're court ordered to support, are they all older than Faith?
Yes. I can't support my other babies or anything else if I gotta pay child support.
Christopher Grantham that he was Faith's father, or that he could be Faith's father?
I know he's Faith's father now that Ricardo and everybody else got eliminated. I know that he's a father.
Okay, and when did you tell Mr. Grantham that?
I told him probably like maybe three months ago.
Okay. And do you have any access to any health insurance or dental insurance that Faith could be on?
I don't.
Do you know if Mr. Grantham does?
I don't.
Okay. And do you you have other minor children besides Faith?
I do.
Okay. And how many children besides Faith are you court ordered to support?
5.
Do you also have another minor child who lives with you?
Yes.
1, is that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And are the 5 others you're court ordered to support, are they all older than Faith?
Yes.
And the child who lives with you, is that child older or younger?
She's younger.
How old is that child?
She'll be 8 months. I've already been through CPS and all the other procedures, and I'm doing good. And I tried to send Lauren my drug test, but she wanted one, I guess for her terms or whatever, but it wasn't good enough. And I'm staying clean.
So have you recently done a drug test for CPS that was clean?
Yes, I did one like
when was that?
Ago. Like 2 months or 3 months ago.
Okay. And are they involved at all regarding Faith at this time?
No, I asked them to see if they could help me with her, and they said that case was closed, and what me and Lauren have is our negotiation is between us, and that because I went to rehab, I did everything I needed to do for Faith, and it was just my parole that was holding me back. And
okay. And what's Faith's date of birth?
Faith was 7/15/2016.
Okay, and by the end of July of 22, had Faith started living with Ashley and with Lauren?
Yes, because I was turning myself into because I had a want for my rest of my parole.
Okay.
I want to say it was like 2 months after, but I'm not sure.
Okay. So did you became incarcerated sometime around the end of July 2022?
Yes.
And when did you get released?
I got out 4 months later.
So sometime around November of 2022? Yes. And when you got out, when did you next work?
I was working at University State Park.
Okay, when did you get that job?
Well, that was my last job I had before Taco Bell. I got it probably like as soon as I got out, like November, December.
Okay. And November, December of 2022?
Yes, ma'am.
What did you earn when you worked there?
I was making $12 an hour. I was making a lot more money than I was here.
How many dollars an hour did you say?
I was making $12 an hour over there, and now I only make $10.
And how many hours did you work per week?
I was working about 30.
Okay. And when did you stop working there?
The 1st of July.
July of what year?
July 24th.
July of what year?
July 2024.
Would it have been 2023, the most recent July?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay. And did you start working somewhere else at that time?
Yes, I started working at Taco Bell.
Okay. And what did you earn when you first started working at Taco Bell?
I made $10.
And how many hours were you initially working per week?
20 the most.
How
25.
many?
Like 25 the most.
Is that currently, or was that when you initially started?
That's currently.
How many hours per week did you work when you initially started?
Maybe 20.
Okay. And at some point, did that increase?
No, it's like I'm make like 20 between 20 hours and 25 the most, but I really don't make 25 hours. I make about
Okay.
23.
There wasn't a period of time around the time temporary orders were entered, you weren't working more hours at that time?
No,
Okay. Um, do you know if Christopher Grantham is obligated to support any other minor children?
he's not. I don't know if he
Okay.
does. I know he has other kids, but I don't know.
And do any of his other kids live with him?
I have no clue. Not
Okay.
that I know of.
Okay. I pass the witness.
Lauren, do you have any questions of Ashley? You're on mute. Lauren, you're on mute.
Okay. Just on medical, if do you have any kind of allergic reactions to anything, Ashley? Like, are you allergic to bananas or oranges or apples, or have any kind of medication like penicillin, Motrin, anything that I need to be aware of for Faith?
Yeah, I'm allergic to penicillin.
Okay. Any kind of fruits, fish, anything like that?
No.
Okay.
And I'm anemic, and that's about it. Just penicillin.
Okay. And then you told them that you tried to see Faith. The only time that my mom contacted me was when we first got the court orders. But she didn't tell me until like almost 10 o'clock in the morning. So was there another time that you were trying to see Faith and I didn't know, or?
Yeah. I mean, I was trying to stick to the court order, but I understand that you wanted a hair follicle test or whatever. So, Lauren, I want to tell you this. If you think Faith is better for you, I'm gonna respect that. You hear me? Because I know I messed up in my past, and if you wanna, I can't support my other babies or anything else if I gotta pay child support. I'm willing to sign up on my rights, and you can go on and let me be a part of her life whenever you're ready. Because I can't do it, Lauren. If I want to move on with my life and do better, and I've got to, and I don't want to fight with you about child support. I don't want to fight with you about seeing her. It hurts me, but I know I don't want to hurt you like that either. and I'm willing to accept that. Okay, I love you and I thank you. I really do. I thank you for being there for her. But I'm doing better, Lord. I'm doing a lot better. I promise I'm done. I love her and I miss her, and I just want to do what's right for you and her, okay? And if you're ready to take on that responsibility, I'm willing to give it to you because I know you're gonna be a good mom, okay? I know you are. But please don't fight me with this. Please don't.
Your Honor, the state rests.
Okay. Do you have any other questions, Lauren?
On her visitations, can we change it to where I can try to make it to my mom's house in the afternoon on a Saturday?
Okay. Any other? All right. You rest, Ms. Kuntz.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I haven't heard any testimony as to Mr. Grantham's income.
In Your Honor, we don't have current income information for him, and I would ask just to base things on a minimum wage presumption. I believe Ms. Perez testified, Lauren Perez, that he had previously worked for her and she was not aware of any physical or mental disabilities that would prevent him from at least working a minimum wage full-time job.
Okay. Ms. Lauren Perez, do you have any other testimony that you would like to share?
No. Oh, I wanted to know, is there any way that I can get permission to continue to travel with Faith or even get like a passport? Like if they would get a documentation for them to let me get a passport, like if I want to go to Hawaii or go on a cruise with Faith or something in the future.
And the conservatorship orders that will be rendered should be sufficient. Ashley Perez, do you have any other testimony that you would like to provide?
No.
Okay. Lauren, are you requesting that Ashley pay you child support?
Yes.
Okay. And you're requesting the retroactive child support as well, Lauren?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
But is there any way that she could just pay what she can? Because I know she's sounding like she's really struggling.
Okay. Ms. Kuntz, close.
Your Honor, we would just ask the court establish Mr. Grantham as the child's father, request the court's determination as to the conservatorship and possession and access. Based on the testimony given today, we do request judgments for what's owed under the temporary orders by Ashley Perez, in addition to some retroactive support, requesting retroactive support from both parents, Ms. Perez, back to the end of July of 2022, and for Mr. Grantham, would only request that for the past 3 months, based on the testimony of when he was informed that he's Faith's father. And we would just request the court look at things in terms of guidelines on the support, with Ms. Lauren Perez being responsible for applying for a government health plan for the child, and each parent paying $15 per month on medical support.
I do have a question now.
Okay, just a second. All right, Lauren Perez, it's your turn to close, so you can include that question in with it.
Okay. I just want to say, like, I know Ashley's struggling right now, so we could just try to work with her. I'll continue. I'll see what my mom can do, and we can meet up in Wichita on a Saturday. It's just I don't want to take too much time away because I do travel and we have somewhere to be in April. And then also, my question was, because I make too much money, and I'm probably gonna be gypped out next year. So insurance is gonna go $250 or $270 a month because of the categories that they have on Chip 2.
Okay, so do you pay a monthly fee for health insurance?
Not right now, but I know next year when I have to review, it goes into a review every year. And if
Okay.
I know I'm getting like a pay raise in a few months, and they're already telling me that once I get that pay raise, I'm already docked out of Chip.
Okay, so once that changes, then you can seek a modification should that change.
Okay.
All right. All right. Ashley, do you have, what are you requesting, or do you have any further statements that you would like to make?
I'm willing to go with whatever Lauren says. I support her, and I just want to be a part of my daughter's life. And if I can help her with the Medicaid by putting her on, I don't mind. But I don't want to get in trouble through because I don't mind claiming her so that I can get her Medicaid and her dental, whatever. And I could just say that she lives with Lauren. But if it's up to her. I'm willing to help any type of way because I know it's expensive. And I thank you, Lauren. Thank you. I promise you I'm doing better. I'm going to keep doing better. Promise.
All right. I do find that Mr. Grantham is the father of the child. He will be listed as the father of the child. However, the child's last name will remain Perez, the same as it is now. I'm going to order Lauren Perez as the sole managing conservator of the child. Ashley Perez and Christopher Grantham will be ordered as the possessory conservators. Possession and access between Lauren, or between the child and Mr. Grantham, will be by agreement of Lauren Perez and Christopher Grantham. As to possession and access between Ashley and Lauren, they too will be by agreement. However, I will set those possessions to take place at Lauren Perez's mother's home. As to the drug testing, I will grant the request for drug testing on both of the parties prior to possession and access being exercised. I will also order that any possession and access be confirmed by either by Mr. Grantham to Lauren Perez and by Ashley Perez to Lauren Perez, so that those can be scheduled and set up based on whatever is agreed to by those parties.
Okay.
As to current child support, Ms. Coots, do you have any information as to Mr. Grantham having any other children?
Other than the testimony of the parties, no.
Okay. I will order Ms. Perez to maintain health insurance through a government health insurance program. I will order Mr. Grantham to pay $15 cash medical support beginning April 1st, 2024. I will also order Ms. Ashley Perez to pay $15 cash medical support beginning April 1st, 2024. I will order Mr. Grantham to pay $225 per month in current child support beginning April 1st, 2024. I'm not ordering any retroactive child support for Mr. Grantham. As to Ashley Perez, I'm ordering $50 per month I'm sorry, $150 per month current child support beginning April 1st, 2024. I'm ordering $2,000 retroactive child support, and that will encompass the support that was set previously. So the total judgment amount will be $2,000 for child support, and the payment towards that judgment of $2,000 will be $15 per month beginning April 1st, 2024. Court costs will be assessed against Ashley Perez and Mr. Grantham, each to pay half of the court cost. I will grant the non-disclosure for Lauren Perez. Does that address the issues, Ms. Kuntz?
Yes, Your Honor, it does. And I apologize. What was on the notice requirement? What was the time for that, for the visitation?
48 hour.
48 hours. Okay. Thank you. I apologize.
Mm-hmm. All right. Any party that I believe that addresses all the issues before the court. Any party can ask for a new hearing on any of those issues that that I've ordered on today by filing a trial de novo with the Wilbarger District Clerk's Office within the next 3 days. It must be in writing. It must specify the portion of my ruling in which a new hearing is being requested, and notice must go out to all of the parties on the case. Ms. Kuntz will prepare the order that I've rendered today, submit it to me for signature, and copies will go out to all of the parties on the case. One thing I would like to note on the $150 per month cash current child support, a deviation was taken into consideration should Miss Ashley Perez have to travel to where Lauren Perez resides and to visit the child, if that is the agreement. Okay. All right, that concludes today's hearing, and you're free to disconnect from the call.
Thank you.
Thank you.